How do you identify a winning product? This is a big question you guys have been asking me, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to identify if you have a product that can make you a lot of money in this video. It wouldn't be an emo video, would it, my friend, if I didn't have my sparkling water, because my mouth gets so dry when I talk, because I talk quickly. I know you guys know I talk quickly. People tell me slow down, I can't slow down. My mind, I've got probably borderline ADHD. I think so fast that I have to talk fast, otherwise I can't get my words out and I end up stuck. Obviously, you guys know how much money I make with e-commerce, blah, blah, blah. And I've been doing e-commerce for a long ass time now. My name is Nemo if you're new here. I've made money every single way online you can think of. And now I teach guys the best ways to make money online through my YouTube channel. And I help to put some of you guys on, because I know what it's like to work a 9 to 5. Been there, done that, fuck that. Left the UK in March of this year. I now live in Dubai. I'm blessed to be in the position I am, but I've also worked very hard to get to where I am. I'm gonna give you guys the best ways to make money online. Back to the original thought. How do you identify, how do you know if you have a product that's worth scaling? So when I speak to my students, a lot of the time they message me and they say, yeah, I had my first sale today. Should I start scaling? And this is a huge mistake. Well, yes, it's good to have your first sale. It's very good, because your first sale is not about the money. I wrote an email about this. First sale is not about the money. It's the fact that you've made no money online, and now you have proved the concept. You have proved that you can get money from the internet and put it in your bank account. So now you've gone from, oh, online money may not work, may work, to making your first sale. It's proved the concept. Now, if you've made $50 online, you can make $50,000 online. It's all numbers on the screen. It's the same thing. There's no difference between 50 and 50K. The only difference is what it can do for you. If you have one sale could have been a fluke sale. One sale could be fluke. You don't want to scale off one sale. So the way you want to do it is as this. Follow this strategy and you'll know if you have a winner. Let's say, those of you, by the way, who are inside the 6-figure side hustle will know what strategy I talk about. If you're not inside the 6-figure side hustle, it's $99. I highly suggest you join it. It's the first link in the description. If you want it, it's there. If you don't, no problem. It's the best program you will buy on the internet. No one else is giving this away for 99 bucks. If you have one sale, it means nothing, because if you run it for 3 days, it could have been a fluke sale. It could have been luck, could have been random. Someone could have been bored. There's no proven concept that that product is a winner just because you had one sale. More often times than not, because usually fluke or luck. So if you've made one sale, here's what I want you to do to see if that product is a winning product. You let it run for another 3 days. So let it run for another 3 days. If in the span of 3 days you make another sale, I still wouldn't start to scale, because you still don't know. That could have been another fluke sale. You don't want to scale something that's on thin ice. You want to scale something that's solid. So what do, my friend? You wait another 3 days. If after another 3 days you make another sale, then you are onto something. Then you can start looking at scaling options. And the best way to scale, okay, first of all, if you haven't made a second sale in the next 3 days of running this ad, turn it off. It's not a winner. You was just onto a fluke, okay? Cut your losses, keep it moving. If you keep it running and it doesn't make sales, don't come back to me crying that you lost money. I told you keep your emotions out of it, okay? If it's made sales on the second round of running for 3 days, inside my 6-figure side hustle, I tell my students, run it for 3 days. If you make a sale, let it run for another 3 days, okay? That's your testing time frame. So let it run for 3 days. If you make a sale, let it run for another 3 days. If you make a sale again, let it run for another 3 days. And then if you do make another sale, then you can start scaling. And the best way to do this is by slow increases. Facebook have said themselves, from the motherboard of Facebook themselves, they have said slow and steady wins the race. A lot of guys come to me and they say, I fucked up my ad sales, making a lot of money because I increased the budget from $20 per day to $100 per day. You need to realize Facebook is optimizing. Any huge change will throw off the algorithm and it will have to start again from scratch. This is why Facebook has recommended you start slowly. You increase your budget very slowly. And the maximum you want to do is every 2 days by 20%. If you have a $20 budget making sales, you want to increase it by 20% every 2 to 3 days. Slowly, okay? So that means $4 every 2 days. And so on and so forth. Don't go higher than 20% because you will ruin your optimization. I know you're excited. I know if you think you'll chuck more money at ads, you'll make more money. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. More money into your ad does not correlate to more sales. If you change that ad set budget massively, it will go to shit the next day. I've had so many, me and myself included, when I first started, you make a few sales, you're like, oh fuck, this is the one. Then you massively increase the budget and you wake up next day excited to check your Shopify dashboard and nothing. For that reason only, calm your tits, put your ego to the side, calm down, calm down. I know you got a boner, but calm down. Slow and steady, think long term, my friend, okay? That's one way of scaling. Now, if you haven't made more sales in the 3 days after, you want to turn it off and go to a new product that will pay you sales, okay? That's one way of scaling, by increasing the budget every 2 days, because obviously the higher the budget, the more people come into your sales page, the more money you are going to make. How else do we scale? Now that you have more people coming to the website buying a product, you also want to increase your average order value. You want to take more money from each person. You do that going to AliExpress, CJ Dropshipping, Auto DS, Sell the Trend, does not matter. Finding the most relevant product to your main product that you can sell for a small fee, which is mostly going to be profit for you, because as soon as people come to the checkout and they go to buy your product, they will see that and be like, hey, would you like this? Now, don't make this mistake. Don't offer your customer 10 different upsells. They will get confused. When you have so many options, you end up picking nothing and they will abandon the cart and they will not buy. Give them maximum of 2. I prefer to do 1. Give them 1 item. If they want it for cheap, it's there. If they don't, they don't. A lot of people will take you up on the offer. A lot of people won't. But the ones who do, you make more money anyway. So it's a win-win for you anyway. Because if you don't have the upsell, the people who would have bought it didn't buy it because you fucked up, you didn't put the upsell. So that's the second way you can scale. So now that we have more people coming to our page, we're also taking more money per customer. And those are the best 2 ways to scale to 10K a month. Okay, if you follow this strategy, I guarantee you'll hit at least $100 per day, because I've done it myself. I know what I'm talking about. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to pull this off. Not everyone's going to do this, but this is a proven formula from Facebook themselves. 20% increase every 2 to 3 days and add upsells to take more money per person. This is how it works. More traffic means more sales. If you get each person spending more money with you, you will make more money overall. Now, if you don't make any sales, turn it off. As soon as your sales, let's say you go 4 days without a sale, turn it off. I've seen too many guys think, oh bro, loads of people are commenting on my ad. Engagement's high. Have you had a sale though? No. So what then? Are you in the business of losing money? Some of you get so emotionally involved in your products and then you lose money because your judgment is clouded from your tunnel vision. You need to stop that shit ASAP. Otherwise you're gonna fucking lose money. If you haven't made any sales after 3 days, turn it off. If you do make sales on the second to third round of running it for 3 days, increase budget, add upsells. Simple. And if you wanna scale even harder, while this is running and make you money, look for another winning product and do the same process. Have 2, 3, 4 products running at once. If you wanna learn this step-by-step in video format, how to build everything, like I said, first link in the description, get the 6-figure side hustle. It's only $99. And I'm so confident you'll make your money back that if you don't, I will give you a full refund in 28 days anyway. You know, I'll give you a full refund 28 days, so you've got nothing to lose anyway. Just shoot me a polite message on Telegram, I'll refund you. But that is how I would scale and identify if you have a winning product. Like I said, don't scale off 1 to 2 sales. That could be a fluke and luck, and you could be scaling something that's shaky and not proven to work. There's no proven blueprint of that product. Okay, my friends, so hopefully you learned something in this video. Hopefully I've just saved you some cash. And if you want more from me, I suggest you either join the 6-figure side hustle or watch this video next.